Have you ever met that one person who never posts any pictures online? No birthday photos, no vacation shots, not even a, "Hey look, I'm still alive" selfie. In a world where attention is basically a form of currency, these folks seem almost invisible. But psychology says this behavior is not random at all. It actually tells us a lot about their confidence, mindset, and emotional intelligence. So let us break down the real psychology behind people who do not post pictures on social media. Privacy over popularity. Psychologists say people who rarely share photos usually have a strong desire for privacy, meaning they like having control over what others know or assume about them. They are not antisocial, they're just guarding their peace like it's a priceless antique. While most people hunt for likes and comments, these individuals rely on their own self-approval. They do not need to broadcast their life to feel good about it, and honestly, that is a quiet flex. Strong self-awareness. Research shows that people who share less often have a very clear sense of who they are. They know their values, their goals, and what matters to them without needing a digital applause. So they are less likely to chase trends or compare themselves to strangers with perfect lighting. Their happiness comes from within, not from the approval of the internet. Emotionally secure. Not posting a lot is often a sign of secure self-esteem, the kind of confidence that does not need a spotlight to survive. They do not post selfies to prove they matter because they already feel complete. Psychologists say people with this emotional balance are less anxious, less approval-seeking, and more focused on real-life goals. Deep thinkers, not show-offs. People who stay quiet online tend to be more introspective. They think before they talk, and they only post when something actually matters. This ties into a trait called internal locus of evaluation, which basically means they judge themselves by their own standards instead of chasing everyone else's approval. They prefer meaningful conversations over "just dropped my coffee, LOL." They see through the digital illusion. They know how easily social media can mess with your brain. Psychologists call this social comparison theory, where people measure their worth against everyone else's highlight reels. By staying low-key, they protect their mental health from endless comparison battles. They choose peace over performance, and honestly, that should earn a standing ovation. So the next time you notice someone who never posts pictures, do not assume they are boring, shy, or antisocial. They might be more grounded, emotionally intelligent, and self-aware than everyone loudly living on the internet. They do not need to be seen to feel seen. And that, my friend, is real confidence. If you love understanding why people think and behave the way they do, subscribe and stick around. Because on this channel, we do not just scroll through people's lives, we decode their minds.